All right. Good morning, old school Texas Tech. We're going to do our Big 12 predictions this week. Texas Tech is on a bye week, but there are several other games that we're going to predict. How are you doing, Red?
All good on this end, man. Nice to have a bye week. Let's rest up and then it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, yep, definitely, definitely. All right, very good. You really can't ask much more of Tech so far. You can't ask any more of what they've done so far in the first four games. We'll see what happens next week. But this week, starting off, we've got tonight TCU at Arizona State.
That's a good one, man. That's probably one of the better Big 12 games of the weekend. It's at Arizona State, you said?
Yeah,
I think Arizona State, I haven't really seen much of them. I saw them escape versus Baylor a little bit last week. I'm going to take TCU to go in there and beat them.
okay. Then this one applies to our game next week. Houston at Oregon State tonight. Houston seems like they're playing a lot of Friday night games.
Or Oregon State, man. Are they even in a conference anymore?
Oh, there's the Pac-2, right?
Pac-2, that's right.
Yeah,
Such a powerful conference, you know.
right, right.
I think Houston's going to get the job done very easily there.
Okay. All right. So then we move to the Saturday games. We have Cincinnati at Kansas.
Mm. Well, that's an interesting matchup. Cincinnati, I'd be curious to know how many times they've actually played now. Once or twice, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Um, Kansas seems to be on a roll, man. They really do. And with them being at home, they've seemed to have figured out a lot of things. Although you got to be careful of them. Didn't they start like 6-0 a couple of years ago, and then they dropped like five in a row?
Right. Yeah, they did do that.
I'm going to take Kansas in that one. I think they'll win. I'm going home team, even though I've not really seen Cincinnati play this year. I'm going to go with Kansas.
Okay. Then we've got University of Central Florida at Kansas State.
Ooh, man. I mean, that Matt Wells led Kansas State offense really is something, huh? What a mess. I think when I've picked them every time I've missed it this year. I don't even remember what their record is. I know they lost to Army a couple weeks ago. Then Army, I think, just lost to somebody that they had no business losing to. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say the great Scott Frost is gonna lead UCF to victory at K State.
Okay. Baylor at Oklahoma State, minus no Gundy.
Yeah, so there's a guy in my office that I like a lot. In fact, I know several people here that are Oklahoma State grads, and they're some of the best people you can meet. And they've kind of made me. I wouldn't say I'm like an Oklahoma State fan, but I kind of semi pull for them and have for a while, just because they've lost. Haven't they lost like 12 Big 12 games in a row or something?
It's something crazy like that now.
I think Baylor's going to win handily. They're licking their wounds. They've got some real problems there right now that they're going to need to figure out, because if they don't, they're going to be in a real dark period, or they already are in a dark period.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. All right.
They're winning pretty easily.
Yeah. This one's kind of interesting too. Utah at West Virginia.
That is an interesting. I'd be curious to know if they've ever played each other before. This might be a first. They're at West Virginia,
At West Virginia.
and what a difference in environments that is.
Yeah.
Morgantown, West Virginia, and
So Salt Lake,
I forgot. Is University of Utah in Salt Lake City?
Salt Lake City.
It
Yeah.
is, huh? Okay. I was about to say Park Cities. I know that's not accurate. I think I'm going to take Utah on this one. I think that hard hitting defense will get the better of West Virginia.
All right.
They're going to be pissed off after what we did to them last week.
No doubt about it. Yeah, no doubt about
What
it.
a great win that was, by the way. It was very unexpected. I'm glad I was so wrong on that score prediction. I
Me
love it
too.
like that.
Me too. It just kind of unraveled for Utah at the end.
Go Will Hammond, man.
Yeah, definitely. Arizona at Iowa State.
Ooh, interesting. I think Iowa State's one of the two or three best teams in the Big 12 right now. And their record bears that. But if I had to pick the top three in the Big 12 right now in no particular order, Texas Tech, Iowa State, TCU to me. So I'm going to take Iowa State.
All right. And then a rematch of the bowl game last year, the strange bowl game that had two Big 12 teams playing each other, BYU at Colorado.
Oh, that's right. That was a bowl game. I think BYU makes. I think BYU gets this one done. Colorado looks like they're getting slowly better, but we're finding out what about Coach Prime, what he's able to do post his son and Travis Hunter, and
Yeah.
the results are obviously mixed. I'm going BYU on this one.
Okay. All right. So TCU at Arizona State. I'm actually going to take Arizona State at home to win that game. I do think it'll be a really good game though. Houston at Oregon State. I'm going to take Houston. Cincinnati at Kansas. This one was one of the hardest ones for me to pick, but I'm actually going to go with Kansas also at home. University of Central Florida at Kansas State. I've gotten suckered into Kansas State a time or two already this season as well, but I'm going to go ahead and take Kansas State at home as well this time. Um, Baylor at Oklahoma State. I'm definitely going to take Baylor. I think Oklahoma State's completely unraveling. Um, I was uh, I was not impressed with actually like you, I kind of like Oklahoma State, as long as they're not playing Tech, but I just wasn't really impressed with the press conference with the athletic director. It just didn't seem like that they had a lot of purpose, or there's something missing up there right now. So yeah, I got Baylor beating Oklahoma State. Utah at West Virginia. I'm going to take Utah as well. Arizona at Iowa State. I definitely have Iowa State at home on that one. BYU at Colorado. This could be an upset game, but I'm actually going to take BYU to beat Colorado. But I think that one's going to be an interesting one to keep an eye on. So I think at some point Colorado will pull an upset of some kind. I don't think they're that bad. I think that there's still some talent on that team, but I got BYU winning that one.
Okay, so we're pretty much the same on all but two games.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
And
and
I'm
you're
with you on that Oklahoma State athletic director. I public speaking, not exactly eloquent here. Um, I feel like I was about as eloquent as that guy was speaking in that press conference.
Yeah, I just didn't see a lot of excitement or anything like that. I mean,
Yeah,
and I'm biased, but I think we have a great athletic director, and so even in some of our darkest moments with coaching changes, I always thought Kirby Hocutt did a good job of explaining what happened, what happened and everything, and I just didn't get that vibe at Oklahoma State. I realize it is a different situation. I mean, Gundy's been there for over 2 decades, but I don't know. I just didn't just it didn't feel a lot of confidence coming out of there.
yeah. You got to think old Gundy spent half of his life there, pretty much 4 years as
Yeah,
a player, assistant between being an assistant and the head coach. I think he spent like 30 of his 58 years or something crazy like that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
I
a
know
long time.
it is definitely.
Go be a broadcaster, dude.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what his next move is. He might just take some time off too.
Makes sense. There's
Yeah,
there's always openings every year.
yeah. All right, my friend. Anything else you want to add with these games?
No, but I think you said it very well. we couldn't have expected much more out of Tech than what we've seen in these first 4 games. This is a very good football team.
Yeah, and you're going to watch some college football this weekend, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go watch my second favorite team. I'm gonna watch it's Notre Dame at Arkansas in Fayetteville tomorrow, and then next weekend I'll be going to the Houston game with a couple of Red Raiders as well, and that's
Yeah,
a
that
6
would be
p.m. Saturday kickoff. So I'll be so yeah, back to back football weekends for me. I'm excited.
cool. That should be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Houston Tech should be a fun one, especially if Houston takes care of business against Oregon State, which they should.
they should. Yeah, let's be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah.
Cool.
All
That's all I
right.
got.
All right. Well, everybody have a good weekend. It'll be fun to watch some of these games. Although we'll be ready for Tech to start back next week.
Thanks, man.